Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Mr. Nishaw's 7th grade math class. Today, I am going to be teaching you arithmetic with decimals. So before we start the game, please give me a handshake. Thank you. What is your name?
My name is Nisa.
Okay, so everybody get your notebooks and a pencil ready. We're going to be learning adding and subtracting decimals today. First up, adding decimals. We're going to review the steps. So the first step is you have to line up the decimal points vertically and fill in any zeros where they're necessary. This means that when you have like decimals, you line them up vertically, which means you put them on top of each other so they are lined up. And fill in zeros, that means if there's an empty gap, please put a zero there if you need it. It will help you in a major way. Number 2, add or subtract the number. Add the numbers as if they were whole numbers. So that means ignore the decimal point and add them. So like if it's 21.2 plus 11.2, just add it like 212 plus 112. That's how you do that. So like pretend. 3, place the decimal point. This is the most important step. Please listen. Place the decimal point in the sum so that it lines up vertically with the numbers being added. What this means is, you know how you have to line up the decimal points vertically? In your answer, it has to go right under. So there's a decimal, and then underneath that there's a decimal. And then there's the equal, and then there's a you put the decimal right under, so it goes straight down. So it's vertical. It's vertically. It's vertical. It's vertical. Okay. Now, we have subtracting decimals. This one's a little more tricky, but the first 2 steps are pretty simple and alike. Number 1, line up the decimal points vertically and add zeros where necessary. This step is the second important because when you have to line up because you're subtracting, and you definitely have to put zeros because sometimes you have to regroup. To regroup, you need to know where the zero is so you can regroup properly, or else you'll get the wrong answer. Number 2, subtract as if they were whole numbers. You know what this means. You have to pretend. Got it? Okay, we got this. Number 3, since we might have negative and positive numbers, if the decimals have opposite signs, you have to place the larger decimal on top, line them up, and carry the bigger number sign. So what this means, if the decimals have different signs, like a positive and a negative, place the larger one. So which one's bigger, a positive or a negative? Positive, right? So you put that on top, line them up, and carry the bigger number sign in your answer. Whichever number is bigger, that sign goes in your answer. And there's one more step in subtracting decimals. That's like a bonus. You have to remember to do SOO. SOO, not S-U-I, S-O-O. That means S. So same, O, opposite, O, opposite. So S-O-O, same, opposite, opposite. What is it? SOO. Okay, so S-O-O. So that means, for example, if we do like a problem, the first number has to be the same sign. I'll show you in a second. Now let's do our examples. Make sure to copy these down, and please come closer so you guys can see the problems if you want. You are already close, but make sure. Number 1, 2.37 plus 4.259. Line up the decimal points.
Vertically.
Vertically, yes. All right, so let's do this. 2.37 plus 4.259. Add it up. As you can see, it's vertically because there's the decimal points. Make sure to come closer if you can't see it. So zoom in. Okay, so like 2 decimal points. Now, fill in any zeros. Is there a gap here? Yes, I see one right here. So you put the 0 there. Now, add or subtract as if they were wholes. So don't ignore the decimal point. 9 plus 0. 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry them 1. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 4 plus 2, 4, 5, 6. 6. As you can see, we have just solved the number, so you place the decimal point so it lines up vertically. As you can see, decimal, decimal, decimal. So they are vertically. And this doesn't have negative, both are positive, so they're going to be positive. Now, next one. 7.00 plus 269. This one has a very simple explanation because it's actually really simple if you use the method that is explained, that I'm going to explain. Let's copy this down. Vertically. I don't think we have any zeros to place because there's no gaps. But look, instead of doing all that work and doing that, there's a shortcut. 7.00. Isn't 7.00 technically 7? Yes, it is. It's technically 7. So what is 7 plus 2? Like 7 plus 2. It's 9, right? And then there's 0.69. So technically your answer is 9.69 because you just have to do 7 plus 2, 9, and then you add the 0.69. So your answer is 9.69 positive because both sides are equal. Very simple, right? It's very simple. Vertically. Like this. Alright, yes. And make sure you line them up vertically. Main step. Because if you don't, the decimal point will be in the wrong spot and your answer will be incorrect. Now subtract the decimals. Don't forget to do SU first. So as you can see, we have this, right? 3.742 minus 10.638. Same, opposite. Remember, I told you, if the decimals have opposite sides, place the larger. So, in this problem, what we have to do is, this problem is technically 10.638 minus 3.742. So same, opposite. 10.638, same. So keep it the same. Ooh, the minus, plus. So we put a plus. And then opposite again. So it's going to be 3.742 plus 10.638. And do you think our answer is going to be negative or positive? Look, bigger number sign. Is 10 bigger or is 3 bigger? Answer the question.
10.
10. So the answer is going to be positive, not negative, because the negative number is smaller. Yes. Okay, 8 plus 2, 10. 4 plus 3, 7, 8. 6 plus 7, 13. 3 plus 1, 4. Our answer is done. Our answer is 14.380. Here's the board so you guys can look closely. 14.380. Next one, 11.741 minus 4.001. To do this problem, you have to use the SU steps. First, line up the decimal points vertically. Not yet, because we have to do SU. So, same, 11.741. Same, 11.741. Opposite. But wait, as you can see here, there's a minus, and there's also a negative. Two negatives make a positive. So this is actually going to be 11.741 plus 4.001. So it's positive. Today, all our equations are positive. It's the positive day. Your answer is 15.742. Very simple. Today, all our answers are positive. I guess the vibe is positive. So this is the explanation. Do you need to look closer? All right. Remember, line up your decimal points vertically and make sure to follow SU when you're doing subtraction. And don't forget, line them up vertically so they land in the right spot and your answer is not wrong with the decimal points.
What is this?
Oh, that's just 11.7. Yes. Thank you. All right. Class is over right now. Make sure to do your homework, which is page 61 in the workbook. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. See you later. All right. Give me a handshake, and you may leave the class. Thank you for joining us, and you all have a great day.
Bye.